Welcome to Blind City. I had to lose my sight to find my vision.
Are you blind? Are you blind? Open your eyes. They lying every time, so I don't trust men, only trust God. I had to lose my sight before I could see the light.
Welcome to Blind City. See, Blind City is a condition. Crime, racism, and poverty. We have to put the word neighbor back into hood. I had over 31 surgeries and lost my sight and fight to glaucoma. I tried killing myself 3 times in one day, and I was unsuccessful. And then I heard a voice tell me, use your weakness as a strength to inspire and create awareness through Blind City, the podcast. I will address the issues that are plaguing our society, like poor education, that are turning our broken neighborhoods into the breeding grounds of prisons, bootleg preachers, crooked politicians that have my people dancing like strippers in the community. Let's talk about it, or we can flip tables like Jesus. Welcome to Blind City. This is Blind City, the podcast. I'm your host, Langford Cunningham. We are the therapy for these streets. And like I said before, the most dangerous man in the world is a blind man with a handgun. Welcome to Blind City, the podcast.com. I had to lose my sight to find my vision. We are the therapy for these streets. And I have a special guest just rolled up to the city, straight out the ATL. He's putting in work. He's out here grinding. Coming out of St. Louis. My man, Wes Keys, how you doing?
What's going on, man? It's another day. It's another day. It's another day.
You got that right, bruh. Same old crap, different toilet stew, brother.
No, that's right.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. What's going on with your project?
So my project. First off, I want to give a shout out to the big dogs on the tech, man. I want to give a shout out to Bigger Rankin on the intro on the first track. I want to give a shout out to Lil Flip. I want to give a shout out to Bankroll Freddie. I want to give a shout out to T-Rail. He is really doing his thing in the R&B world. We need that type of music now. We need some feel. We need some emotions out here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody thinking. I want to give a shout out to Murphy Lee. I want to give a shout out to One Play, you know, and I want to give a shout out to myself and my producer, Ether. We really did it, man. And shout out Mike Beasley Badass from the Badass Syndicate. He pretty much recorded all my music, man, before I started recording myself. And they the ones who gave me my first studio, all that. So you're
right. Let's get into it. You out of St. Louis. It's a lot of things going on here back at the crib, bro. That I see a lot of artists are complacent. What I see you doing, you're not just using social media to promote your project and just sitting on YouTube and waiting for Jesus to come out the sky to give you a deal. You're really out there in the streets. You're traveling from city to city. Some of them artists you named, you had to visit them in their city. You're out there networking. You're traveling to cities to promote your project. Why you don't think some of the youngsters here are just sitting on YouTube all damn day? Why they don't get it?
Well, I recognize, for one, it's 2 things going on in the city that I already addressed. I recognize people that sit back and watch, analyze, and go try to do it the best themselves. And I recognize others that are just doing it because they find a way to get compensated throughout the thing, and they want to do it to control their household. And those are 2 different things from when someone is setting it as a career, somewhere to go. So a lot of people out here controlling it with payment, which are actually getting people stuck who are trying to do what I'm doing. And you got people out here who are doing it with the mindset of I'm giving him what he needs as if it's a drug, but with the displacement of long as I get this money before it's over with, the craft really ain't gonna be what it is. Better realize is he got what he needs and he got what he needs.
But what I see what you're doing, you're building your brand. You're building your brand. You're just not piggybacking, riding off somebody else's success or platform. You're out there networking, building your brand. Other people are relying off other people platforms to find success. And I think that's a terrible mistake as an artist, because when it comes time for shows, you got to have a brand. You got to have people that really follow you.
When it comes down to any type of environment like that, you got to step in plush. How you step in plush? You got to step in credentialized. How you get credentials? You go get them. Like, it's easy. Like, if I go up in here under Will Smith, they know me as up under Will Smith. They don't know me for the face of Pursuit of Happiness. You got to go out here and become, you got to pursue to become the Pursuit of Happiness. It's a different story. But me, I started off with what they don't do. I paid $1,500 for a consultation to get played, and I paid another $1,000 for a consultation. Shout out Boom Man of Authentic Empire. Shout out OG Hoodrich. OG Hoodrich is who I started up under that building. Fire permits and all this stuff in my name. You go in and say West Keys biggest day in OG Hoodrich there, you know? And it's like this. I consulted with both of them. Thought they finessed me and played me. I put half of what he said with half of what he said and half of what I knew. And I'm unstoppable. I have 2 studios in 2 different states. I have a record label, and none of my artists are from St. Louis. I also have I have marketers, and I have stream places and playlist players and all that stuff like that. But you know, that's gonna come last, because we're gonna see what this feet work do. We're gonna see what these flyers do. These people that want to mess with me, that's why I engineer the music, because I'm not putting out on anything. And you ain't finna put me on no song and it's gonna come out on anything. So that's why I started engineering. Because I'm gonna make you sound like something that you probably don't sound like anyway. Because I got taught that. Like I learned everything that I needed. I learned how to do so I can give it to somebody else. You know, people need to be heard, and I put all that to the side to come back to help those. Like, these people ain't got no gateways to all that. I'm on World Star, I'm in rotation on BT. I'm going on my 2nd year. I'm on the Source Magazine, Media Magazine. Shout out to Erastic Books. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to man. I didn't build relationship with so many journalists and people that you really need in the background. When I first got down here, man, I had to take a job. Yeah, I had hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I also worked for CNN. So a lot of my connects came from that. A lot of people don't know.
Wait a minute. Rewind that. You used to work for CNN?
Yes, I worked for CNN, man. Damn near like a busboy, man. Carrying the camera cords and stuff around, driving commercial vehicles from spot to spot, and that's it. Next thing you know, I made a friend. When I made a friend, I didn't trip off the fact that he was flamboyant. He had a husband that was doing something else that put me in a position that I never looked back from.
That's what I'm talking about, networking.
You know? To where I didn't need no OG Hoodrich or none of them, to where like I got everybody else there to keep the tabs on me. I'm just now getting notes back from the management of Young Dro. That's why I posted it today. He was supposed to be on that remix of me and Bankroll Freddie Alphabet Guy, and it looked like it's going to go down, you know?
Well, man, I'm going to say this, man. I got a lot of respect for you, brother. When you got inside the DM, it wasn't no question for me to interview you, because I speak on this a lot in my city, man. And I know some of the youngsters look at me like, you know, he an OG, he just ran it. But no, I know what makes our city move. And what's going to make our city move is people like you, people that's getting out there and really hustling, man. You taking some of them old school ways from the 90s and you're adding to what social media has. And a lot of these youngsters are not doing that, man.
And then I want to say this to all the youngsters in our city. Y'all so dumb. You don't know what foundation started nothing with nothing. You saying drugs and you saying guns and you doing all that. You're making yourself a target. Don't nobody need to know what your foundation was. You see Ronald Reagan? We had to find that out years later. You get what I'm saying? Y'all need to stay a little bit more conservative, man. Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, then on top of that, like, it once again, man, even if we're into it.
West Keys, let's talk about it. Let's flip tables like Jesus. Because I've been saying this. I'm saying this. Number one, I got a lot of respect for Chicago. But we're not Chicago. I got a lot of respect for Memphis. We're not Memphis. Let me say this. Hold on, Wes. Hold on. Let's get to it, Wes. St. Louis has always been a gangster city, but we never been gangster rappers. We were known for, hold on, Wes. I'm going to give it to you because I know you got a lot to say. We were known for, hold on, Wes. You can go back to Ice Cube album, Death Certificate. Use your phone to go back in history. Google it. Cube say St. Louis want my cornerback. DJ Quick, just like Compton. We were always known for a gangster city, but as rappers, we were known for the party music, getting the party started, coming in with our swag. The women loved the way we talk, the way we walk, wearing those red cardinal hats. We was known for that. But I see the youngsters, they're trying to turn us into a trap city. And now they're calling it D Honcho. Much love to D Honcho. Hope you getting well, bruh. But he made a statement saying, we make high-speed music. Well, wait a minute, bruh. The formula was already put in place before you got here. You can't just change the formula.
Yeah, man, I gotta say that, like, and that's good. I love, but like, it's a different. They gotta recognize, man. It's 4 sides to our city. You know, that north side do get a little rambling, you know, and they might move around, but like, it's 4 sides to our city. Everything don't happen like that on each side. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they thought they started generated over there, they became loud with it. You know what I'm saying? Over there on the west side, it was more conservative, but see. You got people that's stuck in their ways. You got people that seek for attention. And then you got people that's literally surviving. Those are 3 different type of people. Some are looking for happiness and some are looking for feel good because of what they've been through and what they came up from. You always latch on to the people that's just trying to feel good. You're not looking for the ones that want for happiness because they move around with motive. You go for the ones that's looking for feel good. And yeah, they made high-speed music and all this stuff. And he said he started Tender Brothers and all this stuff. But he did all that because he was trying to generate money, trying to help his side of the population, which you don't know he was hurting the other side of the population by what he was doing. But still, in all, he was just looking for feel good. You know?
Fact.
He's just trying to feel like something. He's trying to make everybody around him feel like something. Well, you have a key sitting right here in front of your face. Ain't none of y'all been on no Will or BT, no magazine publishers, no nothing. I'm about over 150 website blogs and just steady going and all that. And I still ain't even made it over 50K yet on YouTube. And I got over 6 million views.
We're known for the Nellies, the Chingies, the Jaquans. If you look at the people outside our city, they known us for the Chingies, the Jaquans, the Jibs, the party music, not the killer music. We're not a killer music city.
I don't get it, man. And like, our city too small to even be talking about we riding around like that, man. Like, we need to be talking like, if we gonna talk about being up close front, walking up on something and all that, we need to be rapping like New York, man, because that's where it really go down there. Everybody is controlled by the population. If the population is small and the hype is big, it's gonna spread faster. If the population is big and the hype is small, it's just gonna become a normal conversation, which means it's an optionary base. It's like a hypothesis. Maybe this going on over here, maybe that going on over there. You know, and that's the same dialogue that I use when I look at my EOS and my analytics when it comes to these states and cities. Do what they got going over here, what's going over here. Maybe they could feed with what I'm saying, or maybe they need what I'm saying. Oh, they like what I'm saying because they in a poverty state right now. You know what I'm saying? COVID high over here. Well, I'm going over there. I make feel good music. I'm going over there. You scared? I ain't scared. I'm going over there.
Right. And we also know we got other cities that are known for that. Chicago always have had gangster music, but they also produce people. They also produce people like Twista, Common Sense. Look at their history. We can go to Detroit. We can go to Memphis. 666 Mafia. They were known for that. You see what I'm saying? But St. Louis, we're known for the party music with the one name associated with us.
And we make good up to be, it was that fast like low rider ice cream truck music. You know what I'm saying? That block party music, you know, and we still got this sound somewhere. Ain't coming out of there on up.
And I hate to admit it. I know some of them gonna frown, but we were pretty boys, man. We had the designers. You know, we wore the cardinal caps. We were clean. Rest in peace to Huey. Pop, lock it, drop it. Had the cornrows in his head. Come on, man. We weren't known to be raggedy and holding a Draco in our hand on no music video.
No. And on top of that, back then, it looked like St. Louis had the best women.
You got that right. And shout out to the whole 9.
Hello. And I put like that. I started my career in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out CEO Miami Mike, PTE. You know what I'm saying? I had my first performance bleeding in front of their face. You know what I'm saying? I had just got shot up, but I didn't want to miss my first performance. So I still went and did my first performance. Reached back out a year later, you know what I'm saying? When I had to go up in Rush University to heal, I wound up linking up with them, man. Shout out Travis Ford, man. He just did some big stuff with not Casanova, but
maybe you can remember his name after we come back from this break, because we're going to get more into how you turned your life around from the streets, going to the feds, getting shot up. We're going to talk about that when we get back. This is Blind City, the podcast, ABC, KDNL 30, and also Hype Magazine Network on Roku, 8 p.m. Wednesday nights. Be right back. But there needs to be outrage. Not just when the police is whooping out. Too many homicides. Too many suicides. But let the police come inside our community and shoot one of these kids. Oh, the drums come out. The parade, the break dancing.
And over the course of the next 6 months, my son tried to kill himself 6 different times. He was in the hospital as an inpatient. And 6 months later, I lost my son to suicide.
But when we kill each other or lose one of our kids, or kids that may not be African American, there's no outrage for these children. And you wonder why these kids don't feel accepted. Check out Blind City, the podcast on ABC 30. You can catch us 2:30 a.m. Monday morning. BlindCityThePodcast.com. I had to lose my sight to find my vision. Check it out, y'all. We got West Keys just rolled up to the city out to ATL. West Keys, you done came a long way, my brother. It's a privilege for me meeting you. I can't wait till you come back to the city. I can hang out with you and talk with you, man, because I really admire you out here putting in your grind to make it work. But let's talk about it, man. You've been through a lot through your life. You were speaking on when you got caught up by the feds. You've been shot at. You've been shot. How did you make it through those adversities?
I say, to be honest with you, it was a cycle. I made it out by being humble. I made it out with forgiveness. I made it out without my last situation. I've had multiple striking body piercing situations, but I made it out my last one by forgiveness, by not retaliating, by recognizing my health bubble and recognizing that, oh, I know you tough, but you on your last limb, big fella. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even know how I even got to the point where I was able to even make that decision. I've been caught up so many times, God bless me, back to back, PAW, after I was already convicted, PAW. Why to this day, I still ain't got no convictions. I mean, I paid $120,000 on my name to get some stuff clear, but still, I have no conviction to this day. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna stop you from getting convicted. You know, like like it ain't no hard decision. You know, like it ain't no hard decision. If you don't do the opposite of what you're doing, you might well just stop looking for results and just start your regular cycle that you're gonna be stuck in for the rest of your life.
Wow, that's powerful, bro. And with you speaking on that, man, we just lost a female rapper here back in St. Louis. I don't know if you heard, over in the Ville neighborhood, Lady Slime.
We just lost one last night. The guy, I just did a song with him on what, Friday? He's actually one of my cousins that I was just getting to know with D Black out of Spanish Lake, man. And I talked to the family and stuff like that, and which is still my family, but you know, we're gonna release that song, you know. Yeah, we're gonna release that song. We just lost one. He's kind of like a little hard hit out there in the lake, you know. Just because it ain't the music background don't mean our popularity come from music, man. You know?
And like I say, Wes, I don't know what people are involved with. I know once you get into that gang lifestyle, you know, it's not like when you enroll in college, you graduate. Once you in, bro. You know, and if you participated in anything that comes back on you, that's part of that gangster life, man. And, you know, I fell out with a close friend over that, man. Like I said, hey, I'm not responsible for the decisions you made back in the day. You know, when you take guns and go in somebody else's territory and make a video about it, hey, repercussions can happen, bro. Your ops are not my ops. Your ops are not my ops, bro. You made that decision. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got no people like you out here. See, I grew up, let me tell you where I'm from, man. I'm 5'5", man. I'm one trait, man. I'm from BLD. You hear me? Like, I'm from the original, the heart, one of the hearts of the city, you know? Like, we grew up with OGs. We grew up in the bushes. We was taught how to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, they out here just, I don't even like some of these people, bro. Like, I'm talking about, like, I don't even like help. I like helping from a distance. My giveaways and stuff come with cash apps and stuff. I don't even like meeting some of these people, bro, because like I don't want to make the wrong move or whatever. Just thinking like, and by me being an artist and me moving around like this, I don't look over my shoulder no more. So even for me to mess with you is a risk. So why are we risking the risk? Like, at least this what y'all don't need. This y'all need, they need to do too. They need to at least get what they're gonna get from it. I've seen a lot of people mess a lot of stuff up for themselves, off their mouth, just knowing so much, letting somebody else in your ear. If the person that's in your ear don't got the credentials you looking for or have already made it and pressed past where you was at, you don't need to listen to them. You know, like that's the big foundation of it. I kind of don't want to get into all like the extra stuff because they pretty much know what it is, man. Everybody like, you know, I came up on I changed my name.
But it's sad, bro, because it's like we're not really getting to the music. Some people out here, man, and I understand because we had Murphy Lee on the show, Facts Over Feelings episode. Check it out on our YouTube channel. But Murph said, you know, you got some people that want to play in the D League. You got some people that want to make it to the pros. And then you got some people that just want to shoot ball at Heman Park for their rap career.
That's right. That's right, for sure. And man, shout out Murph, man. I love Murph, man. Murph and Lil Flip, day-to-day basis, they encourage me, they be with me, they rock with me. I tried to make it up here to the show he had at the museum. I wasn't even able to do that, man. But like with the music, like, and a lot of them, they just piggybacking off each other too, man. Or they hear their favorite rapper and they take the style. A lot of them are not founded in music. A lot of them that's out here acting, I know, because since 11, I've been playing in churches. I'm music for real. I'm the one who played the piano in Soul for Real new Christmas music video last year. You get what I'm saying? I played the piano background for a lot of sympathy, big artists and stuff. I just did a exclusive at the Guitar Center for Zildon, along with Player Puncho, the person who makes the song, you know, what's up, and Mike Beasley Badass, a couple people there. Jet Wavy was there. Shout out Jet Wavy. Shout out Jet Wavy and Reggie Baby and them, man. They still hilarious, man. Jet Wavy was there. There was a lot of people there. I killed it too. And it's on YouTube, man. All of it on YouTube. Me playing for Soul for Real with Soul for Real all right there standing around me. All that stuff on YouTube, everything.
You know what I noticed about you, man? What I noticed about you, bro? And you coming out the hood and all the adversity, what you've been through, and we're going to go to this break, and we're going to pitch it back to you when we come back, is that, man, you are the perfect element of a kid coming out of nothing and turned it into something.
Right.
You're a diamond in the rough, bro. And there's so many kids we got in the hood like that, but they never get to the point where people can see them shine. We be right back after these messages. Blind City, the podcast, ABC, KDNL, TV 30.
He asked me, he said, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, what do you mean wrong? I say, I just found my daughter and my grandbaby up here dead. You don't know if you passing a young man that'll say, yes, ma'am. Or I don't know if I'm passing a young man that'll do something to me. And these are the fears that I had way before this happened to my daughter. You have to watch your back. And it's just so many of them on the street.
Well, at least your suspect was caught, because I'm tired of the news when I hear it. No suspect, no suspect, no suspect. I didn't heard that all year. But you got to have a balance in that music. You just can't twerk all day long and people dying out here in these streets. They twerking, baby. They twerking and shooting. Twerking and shooting. Twerking and shooting. What we going to do about it? Check out Blind City, the podcast on ABC 30. You can catch us 2:30 a.m. Monday morning. BlindCityThePodcast.com. Welcome back to Blind City, the podcast. We have Wes Keys inside the city coming out the ATL. Wes Keys, real quick, man. I want to get back to this project you got out with your music, man. We got a couple minutes left. Where can they find your music? Where can they find you? If they want to book you for a show, tell the people your information for me.
At Wes Keys _ on Instagram and Twitter. You got Dantes Wes Keys on Facebook. You can find me everywhere. I did stuff the right way. If you want your stuff set up the right way, come holler at me, because I'm even on JPay. I'm everywhere. You can find me everywhere. You can find it everywhere, from Google to YouTube to Amazon to Tidal to whatever.
And what can you tell any inspiring young kid out here trying to make it in this rap game, man? What what advice can you give them, bro?
If you're watching this podcast, all you got to do is video call me on Instagram. I'll give you a real consultation for $20. And that'll help you for real, for real. If that ain't going to help you, I don't know what is. What I paid $3,000 for, I will give you for $20.
What you gave for $3,000, he would give to the kid $20. Man, if they don't take you up on that offer, man, they crazy.
It's stupid. I'm reading my notes. I'm going to read OG notes, and then I'm going to flip over, I'm going to open my laptop, and I'm going to read you Boom Man notes.
That's what I'm talking about. Wes Keys, man, thank you for rolling up to the city, man. You got my number. You can hit me anytime, bro. We got to do this again. And also, I got to get some of your partners, man, that's out on your project. I want to interview them as well, because y'all got the city moving, man. You got the young people out there. Y'all doing it, bro. Y'all can show them the right way on how to do this. You're networking. You're in the streets. You're campaigning, man. You're campaigning your project, and I respect that, bro. So thank you for rolling up to the city, man. And like I say, I hope they take you up on that offer, because if I was trying to get back in the rap game, matter of fact, I'd probably fly out to the ATL and sit down one-on-one and talk with you. I'm about to give you $1,000 on that, bro.
I got so much information, man. It's ridiculous. I'd have found people to replace people for cheaper money. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, I'd have ran out of budget, you know, so I'd have had to start going back hustling and kept coming back to it. And now, guess what? All the relationships I built, they invested in me. They giving me the stuff I would have been paying for. Shout out to myself. I need to say this. I don't know why I ain't said. I am a two-time award nominee this year, man, for Atlanta Hip Hop Awards, Atlanta Fashion Hip Hop Awards, and also Black Only Awards, man. The 25th and the 27th, I actually will be walking the red carpet. He already pretty much told me I am a strong candidate. If you put the work in and you move your feet, even in other cities, you will shine. My city always overlooked me, and a big state like Atlanta, and I automatically could just jump off like that and do that. Like, I know something. Y'all need to get at me, man. I know something.
Wes Keys, thank you for rolling up to the city. And you like, man, sometimes our city sleep, but it takes another city to stay awoke on us, bro. Hype Magazine Network found me, man, out of Atlanta. Hey, so there it is, bro.
And you good, man. And I love this Blind City podcast, man. I love it, man.
Hey, share it with your peoples, man, and let me know if they want to come to the city. I got them, bro. Thank you for rolling up to the city. Blind City, the podcast.com. Check out Blind City, the podcast on ABC 30. You better stay woke. It's too much violence going on to be sleep. You can catch us 2:30 a.m. Monday morning. Blind City, the podcast.com.